In the forest, trees and mosses are producers. They use energy from the sun, soil, and water to make their own food. They are the first link in the food chain. Deer and mice eat leaves and seeds, so do chipmunks and squirrels. They are consumers, the next link in the chain. Did you know most animals eat more than one type of food? They belong to many different food chains. These food chains form a food web. Animals such as coyotes and raccoons are predators. So are owls and snakes. They hunt and eat consumers. They are the next link in the food chain. Large predators will eat smaller predators. For example, an owl will eat a snake. Did you know black bears are one of the largest animals in the forest? However, they eat a lot of plants. Bears are omnivores because they eat both plants and small animals. Many forest animals are omnivores. When an animal or a plant dies, bacteria, worms, and fungi break it down. They are decomposers, the last link in the chain. Decomposers return nutrients to the soil. The nutrients help the trees and other plants grow. Without decomposers, plants would die. They would not have the nutrients they need to grow and survive. Without plants, consumers would go hungry. They would die. The food chain would fall apart. Each link in the food chain is necessary for the survival of others. Take a look. One forest food chain might look something like this. The producer is a fern. Then the deer is a consumer, which eats the fern. Then the coyote is a predator, which eats the deer. Then the decomposer is the bacteria, which is when the coyote dies. Food chain close-ups. Let's look at a simple food chain. Seeds fall from a forest tree. A pheasant eats them. A bobcat eats the pheasant. In time, the bobcat dies. Bacteria break down its body. The nutrients make the soil rich. The food chain begins again. Let's look at another food chain. This one starts with seeds. A mouse eats the seeds. An owl eats the mouse. Later, the owl dies. Worms break down its body. The nutrients help forest plants grow. The food chain continues.